I'm going to call this session tea time, because I have tea time. You know, I'm not English, but I do appreciate a nice tea in the afternoon. And let's chat. So I had a thought, drinking my tea, and I wanted to share it. So if we have, like, I have something coming up, and, you know, and my first instinct is like, this is not going to work. This is dumb. Like, why are you doing this? And then I'm like, stop. Why can't I be optimistic about it? Why can't that be my first thought? Why can't be like, this is going to be so great. Everybody's going to love it. It's going to be so successful. Boom, boom, boom. Fireworks everywhere. It's going to be the best, the best. And if you were to tell that to somebody, they would think, what is she on? I think she needs to take her meds, or she's high on something, or she's just with the fairies. She's delusional. But it's perfectly fine for you to think the worst case scenario and like just be like, oh, this is never gonna work. No one's gonna like it. Oh no, it's like worse, bad. All those little demons in your mind, you know, trying to bring you down. And that is perfectly normal, right? And if you know, everyone thinks that, right? Because that's normal to think down. But if you were to think super positive about a situation, people are going to be like, no, that girl needs a little bit of guidance, or she's going to lose it soon, or she's maybe lost the plot, or whatever. You know what? Be crazy. Be crazy and think the best of everything. Because if it's true about this law of attraction, and I could tell you, because I've been switching it up. The minute something negative pops up in my head about a situation, about a person, about anything, I just like squash it. And I'm like, no, we're going to make this a positive thing. Lisa, we aren't negative Nancy anymore. We think the best. And you know what? Life has been freaking fantastic, guys. I am not freaking kidding you. You know, like, all it is switching the switch. And switching the switch? Turning on the switch? I don't know, whatever. But if you could catch yourself in your negative patterns, because we get so used to it that you don't even realize you're doing it. You don't even realize that you're doing it. Like, and I do it to myself all the time. Like, I would be thinking, okay, let's, story time, my hair, okay? So I struggled with hair loss in my 20s, and it never grew back the same. Okay, so I started treatment, and it started growing back, and, you know, and there's always this little bit inside me that's like, it's not better. It doesn't look any better. It's falling out still. Look at all that hair on the floor. Look at all the hair in the drain. Look. All this negative stuff. But no, I stop it now. I stop it and I said, no, Lisa, no. Because everyone tells me, wow, your hair looks fantastic. It's so thick. My hairdresser, she's amazed. And why can't I think that? Because I'm so used to being in that negative pattern. But you need to change it. And we can change it. You might think you can't, but you can. This brain of ours, it could change, guys. You don't have to be stuck in this black hole of negativity all the time. We need to be delusional in a positive way instead of delusional in a negative way. Because no matter what, you're being delusional when you make up shit in your head about, you know, what the outcome's going to be, because nobody knows what the outcome's going to be. So why don't we not think the worst, because we think we're protecting ourselves, because we think if the worst thing happens that we're prepared. You're never going to be prepared for that shit. And why are you going to do it? Why are you going to think about it, be negative and think about it and be in that dark place, and then God forbid it does happen, then you're still in that dark place. Oh, that sounds miserable life. That sounds like a miserable existence. So I'm going to be high on life, and I'm going to believe that only good things happen to me. And I'm telling you guys, start thinking like that and watch how the universe responds. God, universe, source, whatever it is, your mental state. Every day, before I leave my house and I walk out the door, I say, only good things happen to me. And I'm telling you, only good things happen to me. I'm telling you. Example, this morning, I get in my car and I'm like, only good things happen to me, right? So I'm driving, no traffic, nobody on the road, 2 cars in front of me. Yeah, guess what? They will turn, get out of the way. Yeah, get out of the way. I gotta get to work. I get to the roundabout and there's nobody there, which is mind-blowing because usually it's, full of people. And I'm going through the roundabout, and what happens? This car comes speeding through, doesn't see me, I guess. It's raining, so the ground is a little wet. I slam on my brakes, slide, and I see this car is just coming closer and closer and closer. And for some reason, gone. I'm going through. Okay, yeah, I'm shaking, I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my God, I almost got into a car accident. But I didn't. And I said to myself, oh, I was mad. Yeah, for a second, I was like, what the, road rage. But then I was like, oh my goodness, Lisa, only good things happen to you. That's why you didn't hit that car. And that's the way I looked at it. I wasn't going to go around and be like, oh, asshole, I didn't see me coming, isn't that? And be mad. Like I probably would have, back then when I was negative Nancy. But I realized that it didn't happen and only good things happened to me. So I had nothing to complain about and I was happy. So I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just like, stop being negative and try to be positive. And it might feel like you're crazy at first. Like, maybe I am delusional. But so is being negative. So what's the difference? So anyway, this video is quite long, but I guess it's tea time. Come back tomorrow. Maybe we'll talk about more stuff. You're welcome. Thank you for listening to this all, guys. I hope you enjoyed the tea time. Remember, stay positive and subscribe for some more tea time with Lisa. Love ya.